Many seniors tend to become very isolated as they age. So outreach support can bring a chance to socialize and get out of the house, and it can monitor seniors' health before they get into a crisis. I attended a luncheon organized by the Come Share Society, one of several outreach programs that were about to be cut by the government as a budget-saving measure. To many, these programs are essential for their quality of life.
I have just heard that these little luncheons will no longer take place. That in itself is quite sad as far as I'm concerned, because it was such a thing that I looked forward to, and I enjoyed these outings. I know it sounds silly, but if you are unable to drive, and if you are dependent upon walking, you don't get very far when you walk. And everybody knows that if seniors are happy and have an interest, then they don't get into a depression, they don't have to go to the hospital. That in itself saves money. This is what worries me now, because I look forward to this so much, and it meant so much in my life. I don't know what to do to fill the gap. I can't very well just go to White Spot and sit down at a table and hope somebody will talk to me. So I'm missing a great deal when they've taken away these outings and these lunches, and who knows, I might become very sick, I might become very blue. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't even like to think about it, really.
Marion started me going to the Sunrise Seniors Hot Lunch with entertainment twice a month, and that makes a lot of difference, because it's something that when you set your alarm in the morning and it goes off and you think, why did I set that? Oh yes, it's seniors lunch. For me, who often skips lunch completely, the old I'd rather walk to the kitchen and get something kicks in. It makes an awful lot of difference for senior support service to be here, because the good things that perk me up sometimes keep me going for 2 or 3 days at a time. I mean, even if I don't hear by email from any of the kids or the grandkids, or the one son that lives in Delta is too busy to get in touch with me, it's very easy just to feel deserted and alone. And it's going to be one of the worst things to swallow if this program does totally go down, because Mary calls you up and makes sure you're going to attend. And when I first started going, I would sit out in a corner all by myself, and she would drag me over to sit with somebody else and make sure that I had somebody that I could talk to. And I'm going to miss that kind of thing. It's funny, some days when I'm really sitting here feeling blue, the phone will ring and it will be down, and all of a sudden it's, even if it's gray out, it's like the sky goes blue again. Just the little things that make all that difference.
There is lots of evidence that seniors can be really susceptible to depression when they're on their own and don't get out and don't have support from other people in the community, don't have friendship networks, there's no transportation available to them. What we know is that those people are less likely to get exercise, they're less likely to eat properly. We know that poor nutrition has very concrete impacts on healthcare, and if you put money into those upfront services, you're actually going to save money down the road, and there's lots of evidence to support that.
The irony is, of course, that there has been research on how, with lack of support and with a decrease in socialization and strong relationships, people are more likely to end up in hospital. So, in fact, the downstream costs are huge, because we all know that ending up in hospital is very, very expensive to the system. If we were better at putting a cost on social relationships and how preventive care can save the system money, we would probably be a lot farther ahead.
And hopefully a little confidence. So, from the sex. Give me the hat.
One of the things that I think that would be really valuable would be opening up a dialogue with seniors in this province. If we actually did that, I think some of the solutions and some of the ideas that came from seniors would be both more effective services and probably services that were not as costly.
If you're not working with seniors yourself, it might be hard to understand. But when you get anyone in that age, you're going to hope that there's other people around that still care.
It's about dignity and respect, and it's about always treating people the way you wish to be treated yourself, and keep that in mind everywhere you go, whatever age of a person is.
I have quality of life right now, because I can get up in the morning, I have a job, I can go do what I please. When I'm 80 and I no longer work and I can't get out of bed so easy in the morning, does that mean I'm not still entitled to have the same quality of life that I have now?
So I think seniors care is about building communities. It's about supporting people to stay in their home. It's about supporting people when they're in long-term care. None of us want to end our lives sitting alone at home with no one to care.
Despite all the wonders of modern medical technology, seniors share with all of us the raw basic need for dignity and human connection. What I now understand is that this has to be the primary focus of how society looks after our elders, and how we think about healthcare for seniors. Because not only does it treat them as they deserve to be treated, it means we focus on helping seniors to live longer in their homes, to age in caring facilities, and to die in a loving environment.
My Lucy Bell, are you not well? Why is your character moral? And would you do me the great honor to present you this fine rose? Did a man of reveries come make you weak in the